The American empire wants to impose a new hegemony, a new dominance. And that's why it started the economic trade war. That's why it threatens all the countries in the world with war. That's why their policy is so aggressive, so brutal, threatening powerful governments. They go after the world's powers, after small countries. They blackmail everyone. It's in Colombia where cocaine is produced. Venezuela is its sovereign territory, and everyone should know this undeniable truth in every language, in every country, in the South, in the Caribbean, in the North, in Europe. The experts know it, Boris. The experts from all countries know that Venezuela is a territory completely free of coca leaf plantations, absolutely and entirely free. Free of any significant cocaine production. And Venezuela is actively fighting and successfully defeating the mere 5% of the total Colombian cocaine that they attempt to move through their sovereign Venezuelan territory. All the people united, all the neighborhoods united. Colombia has 7 United States military bases with personnel, equipment, and technology. And I ask, if they have 7 military bases in Colombia, why did cocaine production triple around all those military bases?
Officials from our country's defense forces, for the people who are watching us right now.
The money from the sale of that cocaine, where does it go? We're talking about thousands of millions of dollars. Correct. And the illicit cocaine, once it enters the United States, who are the individuals or groups that actually purchase and consume it? And the money from those who buy and sell it in the United States, where is it? In which banks? If they want a war, let them fight it in the United States against the American mafias that control the entire drug trafficking business in Colombia, Central America, and beyond. It is the American mafias who control it. They know it very well. But they changed the narrative, and now they no longer accuse those they want to destroy of being communists. That was the accusation they used during the times of the Soviet Union. Now they no longer accuse people of being terrorists. The war on terrorism, in which they accused Iraq, Afghanistan, and Libya of being terrorists. Now, then, the crude accusation, I would say, the extravagant, outlandish one, is drug trafficking. Well, let me tell you, Venezuela is a territory clean and free of drug trafficking.
But the map is really good.
The map is really good.
Because I have given...
And it is an absolute outrage. It is a profound betrayal of the very homeland for those individuals who, from within Venezuela, whether they are Venezuelan men or Venezuelan women, or indeed from abroad, are actively promoting, vociferously calling for, overtly encouraging or enthusiastically applauding a hostile military aggression against our sovereign country or the heinous assassination of the nation's political and military leaders. It is a serious crime, a very serious one. Not only is it treason against the homeland, it is something never seen before. Never seen before, because I tell you, Boris, in light of your reflection, what would happen in the United States of America? I earnestly ask everyone who sees or hears me through various social media platforms or the extensive press, what exactly would happen in the United States of America if a particular political group within the United States, or perhaps a distinct group of influential commentators from the United States, whether operating from inside or outside the country's borders, actively encouraged another sovereign country to invade, to bomb, or to attempt to attack its top, most senior officials, its principal and foundational leaders? What precisely would the United States of America do in such an unprecedented and grave situation? Silence, so you can reflect. The best equipment, because later they fled and left the equipment behind. Huh? What would the government do? What would the military forces do? What exactly would the courts in the United States of America actually do if an American citizen, whether a man or a woman, from any social background or walk of life, whether they are an influential opinion leader or indeed the recognized leader of a significant political party, right? Or from a significant political force who is vehemently against the current established government, were to explicitly call for other powerful nations, I'm not going to name any specific ones, other international powers, to come with their formidable ships, to aggressively bomb, to brutally kill, to forcefully intervene. What precisely would happen in the United States? It's a simple question. Whoever answers that question is answering the question about Venezuela. I'm sure that the people of the United States would come out to defend their land, their homeland, their peace, and their security. That's exactly how all Venezuelan men and women are coming out. We are within our rights. We Venezuelan men and women are within our rights, and no one is going to touch this land. I swear to you, Boris, no one is going to touch this land. This land is sacred, blessed, and it is the land of the liberators. From his government, he also sought aggression against Venezuela. He responds, the American empire wants, knowing its historical decline already, as a dominant hegemonic empire for almost a century, especially in Latin America, which is its vital space. The American empire wants to impose a new hegemony, a new dominance. And that's why it started the economic trade war. That's why it threatens all the countries in the world with war. That's why their policy is so aggressive, so brutal, threatening powerful governments. They go after the world's powers, after small countries. They blackmail everyone. You see? Do you think so?
But let's go back to the point, whether people believe it or not, and unfortunately,
we are currently in a significant moment of profound transition from the old imperial world to the new world of the peoples of the global south, to the emerging new multipolar world order. These are the birth pains of a new world being born. And Venezuela is once again at the forefront, just like 200 years ago. Until next time.